Shalom to all my brothers and sisters. Really briefly, I want to speak about yarmulkes or kippahs. Really briefly. A lot of people say, yarmulkes are not in the scripture. Why do you guys wear yarmulkes? We as Karaites, a lot of people don't wear them. If you're going to a synagogue, you do place a yarmulke over your head out of respect for God. It's not a commandment in the Torah. Nobody claims that it's from the Torah itself whatsoever. We do it as means of respect to Elohim, meaning that God is above and He is Elohim. Therefore, out of respect for Him ever being present, we wear the yarmulke. Now, I'm not speaking for every Karaite. Many Karaites have different views of this. Some never wear them at all. Some wear them sometimes. I wear mine sometimes. That's why in this video I'm not wearing it today. I have many different kinds of yarmulkes I love to wear. And when I wear them, they mean only one thing. It's my personal choice to wear them, to identify myself as serving the one God of Israel. It is identifying mark of Jews in general. Yes, Orthodox Jews are the ones who basically put the yarmulke on the map. Now, we do find in the Torah several references to putting head coverings on for the Levitical priests, head coverings for women. In the Middle East and in Israelite culture and all culture in the Middle East in general, especially when it comes to religious culture, it's a custom that all Israelites of all eras always had head coverings of some kind out of respect. You see today, if you go to Israel, every sect of Judaism, whether it's the Orthodox, Karaites, any group, the Ethiopians, you name it, Samaritans as well, everybody wears head coverings. And they'll all tell you pretty much the same thing. There's some difference of opinions. I'm sure there's going to be some people that are going to comment below and say, I don't wear it for this reason. Well, my explanation is based on conversations I've had with many people. Is the bottom line is we wear it out of complete and honor and respect to Elohim, to recognize that there is a God above and we recognize His headship over us, and also to remind us that even when there's no one around, we must remember that we are under His commandments to keep the Torah, to live by it. So there's my brief explanation. You're not required to, as a Karaite, to wear head coverings. If you don't want to wear one, don't wear one. Nobody's forcing you. I certainly am not saying it's so. Now, counter argument, people will say, well, why do you wear yarmulkes? That's not in the Torah, or this is not in the Torah. I would counter with you because, I'm like that. I'll counter right back to you. Well, baseball caps are not in the Torah. Why are you wearing a baseball cap? Earrings are not in the Torah. We see a lot of these fake, phony groups wearing earrings, and it's not in the Torah. Tattoos are not in the Torah. Some people have tattoos. That's how they came about. There's a lot of things that are not in the Torah. Tennis shoes, who says you're supposed to wear tennis shoes? Why not wear sandals like Moshe wore? Wear sandals 24/7. Now, I'm not trying to be a smart aleck, but I mean, why can't I counter argue something? Why can't you counter argue something? I wear the yarmulke out of one reason, is I'm saying for myself and to Elohim, you are above me, and you are my Elohim, and no one else. And I worship one Elohim. Now, I live in an area where there's nothing. I mean, the whole place is Christian and a lot of Muslims as well, which I adore and respect, both sides. But I identify myself as a Jew. When I wear the yarmulke, they know I'm Jewish, and that's my identity, and that's how I declare that there is one Elohim and no other. It opens up wonderful conversations as well. But I also go out without them. So I choose what days I want to wear them, what days I don't. You don't have to follow that, or you can follow that. So it's free choice, really. So I hope this was helpful. And, the bottom line is keep the Torah, the commandments, follow them. And, everything else is really just extra credit or, from your heart. So, shalom and have a great night.